card. Okay, hi, this one's for you, Cancer. Okay? We're doing the Saturn Retrograde for 2017, and this is Tarot Lumination, okay? This is just going to be a little 3-card quickie, but it is a long-term pattern, and it's going to be starting very soon here, early April, going through till the end of August, alright? Now don't be scared, okay? We kind of did this. Please look at the 13th video for this whole playlist about Saturn Retrograde. It has this little chart in there. And for you, Cancer, Saturn Retrograde is going to be happening in your 6th house, however it looks. It's going to be kind of over here in this part of your life, alright? So this is to do with like your day-to-day routines, your practices, your just how you take care of yourself, how you run your daily life. A lot of it's to do with health, your health regimen, your health practices. It could be your day job. It could be the general process of refining and cleaning your life in general, which is sort of, it's everybody's duty anyway. I mean, it's not very exciting, just washing the dishes, cleaning the house, doing the homework, tidying stuff up, adding a little bit of order and discipline where it needs to happen, and all of this without any thanks or any kind of reward. Okay, that's the kind of energy we're talking about here. But with the retrograde and Saturn going through there, the truth police are helping us. Just treat this whole experience as an opportunity to really refine, just get your acts together, especially with health, I would like to say. Okay, Cancer, regarding health, because you're one of those signs, along with Capricorn and Aries and Libra, that have been getting really slammed with all these, this big T-square and the big gold Pluto thing, alright? You probably know what I'm talking about. So, all I'm suggesting is that when the truth police come into this part of your life, all they're doing is they're saying, okay, dear Cancer, you've done a great job to get this far, but we're going to give you a chance to finally kind of do a last big sweep before everything changes later in the year and Saturn goes into Capricorn. So let's do it now, Cancer, while we have the chance, okay? We're not going to put you in jail. Nothing bad is going to happen, but we're going to scan through everything and see what needs to be upgraded in this part of your life, alright? So, it's okay. Let's have a look. I'm just going to do one more pass. Just witness. Just one more pass. It's going to be a sloppy, messy pass because I really want to mess the cards up here. Again, 3-card quickie. Don't take this personally. I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm not the cop. Alright? So, what have we got here? What's going on? Alright, so what's the situation, Cancer? And what's the challenge here? Okay? And how are we going to do to deal with this stuff? We don't know. Let's have a look. So what's the challenge here over in this part of your life, Cancer? Wow. We're getting big cards, people. Whoa. Okay. Now this is like, my feeling here right now, Cancer, is just like, however challenging it's been for you over these last few years with all this Pluto stuff, I don't want to go into that right now, but it's been really, really tough on Cancerian people, and one of the most important things you can do in terms of healing is to, the number one most important thing is to love yourself, okay? And my take on this is that however well you've done so far, just to be alive right now, no matter how young you are, old you are, gender, whatever, race, creed, religion, all that kind of stuff, if there's something inside of you that is feeling less than worthy about falling in love and being truly loving towards yourself, That's what's going to be exposed here. That's the situation. That's how I look at it. This is nothing, I don't see this as anything to do with anybody else except you. This is really coming into a profound state of love with yourself. Your wealth is in your health, okay? And it's very easy for us to slack off if we're vaguely fit and we're kind of doing okay, just to take it all for granted. But the point is, it takes a lot of work to keep the human body going, okay? It's a mind-boggling, organism. It's a phenomenon. It's just like, the human body is just mind-boggling. The things that go on inside of us regarding healing and self-healing that we don't control, they just happen automatically. We take a lot of that for granted. Like, people who maybe drink a lot or something, but they say, I can handle it. You're actually putting a lot of pressure on your body. Or if you're ignoring psychological problems or physical problems or weight problems or other health issues, the dentist or whatever it is, in your personal well-being, and that's an indication that you're not loving yourself properly. In other words, like, when they say, what's that expression about a rose? Like, let's pretend it's a relationship, but the relationship is with yourself. In order to love yourself and get the true joy of what it's like to love yourself and enjoy the experience of loving yourself. I'm not talking about arrogance or vanity or narcissism on here. I'm talking about truly loving yourself at the level of the soul, where you are willing to experience the polarity, okay? The joys and the sorrows, the negatives, the positives, the awareness that yes, I am all that, but there's still more to do. And in order to do that, I have to face the shadow side of myself, which could be very painful. Those would be the thorns on the rose stem that supports the beautiful thing that could be you. Let's say this could be the fully integrated you that truly loves themselves to the degree that we're all supposed to love ourselves. Okay. So it's kind of like, I hate to say this, but no pressure, Cancer. Okay. If we could all do this, all rise to that, that would be great. But it seems to be a challenge here. Okay, this is what we're dealing with here. Basically, falling in love with yourself and being in love with yourself to the point that you need to be. So what's the challenge here? Oh boy. You may have been facing a lot of challenges that have really shaken you to pieces, ripped you apart in terms of health, in terms of your lifestyle. And you've either been resisting them or they've happened, and it's just like, it could have been almost devastating. I know people who've gone through absolutely tumultuous health issues, complete and utter breakdowns regarding the Cancer sun sign, or whether it's moon sign or rising sign. It's been intense pressure for the Cancerians, sort of like the Capricorns, but in reverse, okay? Because it's been happening a lot in the area of relationships, okay? So there might be a lot of health and healing issues that need to occur inside yourself in order to have healthier and happier relationships by being fully loving yourself. Because the challenge is dealing with this kind of stuff. When you get this completely cataclysmic type of experience in life, and it's very hard to deal with that, all right? But the point is about the Tower, from my perspective as your humble reader right now, this is one of the most healing cards in the whole freaking deck, okay? Because this represents the utter destruction of everything that's not working, and just it's a total obliteration. And you're going to have the chance to do that. Of course, it's challenging to face up to this kind of energy, but it gives you a chance to reboot and finally get to this level of integrity and love of the self. Okay? So how are you going to deal with that? That's a lot of pressure, Cancer. I don't want to like push it, but that's pretty heavy duty reading here so far. How are you going to deal with it? You're going to hold on tight. You're going to take care of business. You're going to lock it down. You're going to make it happen. And that's okay. People call it the miser card, and that's fine, it's okay. But I'm seeing this as the reality check, the way to deal with all this energy, which is kind of overwhelming in some ways. Cancer, if you have been dealing with health issues, and I could be talking about any kind of health issues, psychiatric, physical, mechanical, whatever it might be, especially attitude or deep spiritual health issues regarding the matters of love in the purest sense, and it's been shocking, and it needs attention. The way I see that, the way to deal with it is piecemeal, one little tiny step at a time, one little bite at a time. As Saturn moves through these late degrees of Sagittarius and the truth is exposed about what needs to be healed, you're going to deal with it piecemeal, one at a time, to create a new foundation. Okay, the Four of Pentacles represents power, foundations. Okay, and you're going to get a chance to rebuild after the total demolition. Now, this demolition may have been ongoing for years, and it's just finally got to the point where it's from here. Enough is enough. It can't get any worse. So now you have the chance to rebuild. Okay, so that's what you do. You go in like the inspector. You say, okay, let's clean up that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Like a demolition site, you sweep out the whole site and you start all over again. And that's okay. It sounds like a lot of work, but Virgo, but Cancer, you can handle it. And you start building new foundations for the future. Okay, long-term foundations. Reclaim your power. Okay, Cancer, you can do it. Reclaim your health, psychic, physical, spiritual, physical, all of it. Go, Cancer. Okay, well done.